This is Nancy Wilson. Welcome to Wilson Counseling. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about change and how to deal with change, big change, small change, whatever changes are coming your way. We know that change is the one thing that is constant. Your life is never going to be the same day in and day out, but there are also really hard times when changes are coming, maybe changes in your relationship status, maybe you've recently broken up, gotten a divorce, maybe you've had a child, maybe you've become unemployed or gotten a new job, maybe you moved to a new city. Who knows? There's all kinds of changes, right? All the time happening. And that's hard for people. We don't pivot well. Like that process of, going from one thing to a new thing feels really scary and anxiety provoking for most of us. And it's normal. I want you to hear that if you are struggling with change, that's how it is for most of us. It's just hard because we don't know what to expect. So I would say the first thing to keep in mind is that change is hard for everyone, and don't judge yourself if you're having a hard time. We all do. But I wanted to give you some other concrete tips that I think if you can really change your mindset about change, you will feel better going through these times of transition. So remember, nothing lasts forever. If you're going through a hard time, I promise it's going to get better. If you are going through something new and it feels weird and you don't know how to do it and you feel like you're failing at life, that's going to get better too, and you're going to get better at whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to meet someone new, you're going to make friends in your new city, you're going to get better at your job. All of it is going to become more normal with time. So nothing lasts forever. If it sucks right now or it's really hard, it's going to get better. The second thing I want you to remember is take this change one task at a time, 1 minute at a time. You don't have to have it all figured out immediately. It's okay if you just kind of break things down into tasks like, how can I figure out my job, or how can I get over heartbreak? And just take it 1 minute at a time. You don't have to chew off the whole steak and try to swallow it all at once or you're going to choke, I want you to really think about the fact that you've done hard things before and you can do this too. You've been through difficult times. You've been through times when you felt depressed or anxious or had your heart broken before, and it sucks, I know, but it is something that you have the strength to do. You've done it in the past, you can do it again. Doing hard things will make you feel strong. That's the other thing I want you to remember. Something good will come out of this, even if it feels like it's the worst thing in the world and you don't want to live through it sometimes. But trust me, you're going to be a stronger, better person through all of this. And I want you to hear this. This is really important when you're going through change and hard times. Change is easier when you have support, when you have people to listen to you, when you have people to, hug you, tell you it's going to be okay, let you cry on their shoulder if you need to. Don't feel like you're whining. That's what friends are there for. That's what a therapist is there for. Talk it out with somebody, get it out of your system, or it's going to just feel like you want to explode sometimes, and you're just like bared down by the weight sometimes of all the hard things and all the change. So reach out. There are people who care about you, who want to help you through it, and they're going to lighten your load. Do not be afraid to ask for help. We all need it. It's a blessing when we give help, and it's a blessing when we receive help. The next thing I want you to think about when you're going through change is try to keep a normal schedule. We need some normalcy when, something big is changing in our lives. Maybe, you have a new job, or you've moved to a new city, or you just went through a divorce, and lots of things seem hard and scary after an event like that, but schedule what you can. So if you can maintain a regular sleep schedule, a regular food schedule, see the friends that you used to see, whatever you can keep that feels normal, that you don't have to redo your whole life just because one area of your life is changing doesn't mean everything has to change. It will feel so much easier for you if you don't redo everything and you try to keep a normal schedule and keep things as stable as possible in every other area of your life. I'm always going to say this, but self-care, like a broken record, but it's true. Exercise helps, eating well helps, meditating helps. Whatever you love, like watching your favorite TV shows, maybe, especially old shows you've seen before that you just kind of love and make you feel like stable and happy. Like rewatch those things. That can be self-care too. A hot bath, or going to your favorite restaurant, or whatever it is that feels sort of like you're being good to yourself. Give yourself those things because you need that strength. Take breaks from the hard stuff. So if you're dealing with a big change in your life and you just need to stop for a little while and vegetate and just take a break from everything, do that. I would also say it can be really helpful for many of us to get off of social media. Sometimes when we're going through big changes, we can't help but like compare our lives to other people on social media, and it feels like everybody's having the best time and everything is great for them, and my life is all crazy and screwed up. Why am I not like them? Or why do I not have a marriage like theirs? Or why do I not have a beautiful house like theirs? Social media, I think, just makes us feel less than a lot of times. And if you're going through times of transition, that's really not the time when you need all of that in your space and your mind. Change is hard. You are strong and you can get through this. And when you feel like you can't, take a break, call a friend, call your therapist. There are so many people who love you, who want to be there for you. You're going to be so much better off on the other side of this. Even when you can't see it, just trust and know that it's going to be okay.